Welcome to another episode of The Doctor and the Chef. Chef, how are you?
Very well, great to be here. A bit of a drizzly, rainy day outside here in Adelaide, which is really quite perfect for why we're reviewing this wine. We're trying the Kangarilla Road Chardonnay today because my brother-in-law, Tom Moffat, is going to be having this wine served at his wedding in Edinburgh, Scotland, all the way from McLaren Vale to Scotland. So it's going to be an interesting event over there, exposing Australian wine, South Australian wine, to a whole bunch of English people. But here we go, we're going to give it a run.
Why on earth did you show Chardonnay?
Well, that's a good point. But admittedly, I think it's probably part of a larger offering of wine at the wedding. But Chardonnay is still a very popular wine, Doc. I know you don't like it.
So here's a little known fact about the Doctor. I don't like Chardonnay.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you just got to get over it. And today we're going to do that. We're going to try to ease you into some Chardonnay.
So what we've got here is we've got the Kangarilla Road Chardonnay. Now, Kangarilla Road Winery is down in the McLaren Vale, but as you get towards Adelaide Hills, and the Chardonnay grape-sized shoom is from Adelaide Hills, because that's what they put on the label.
Well, we'll take that as gospel. Well, let's have a try of it and see how it goes. Well, it's a very light Chardonnay, very modern style of making Chardonnay. Not heavy, not oaky, not heavy on the oak. Well,
the winery says that it's lightly French oaked.
Right, now, lightly oaked.
I don't know how you do that. Just sort of, do you do it with a piece of wood?
Do you just put some oak flavouring in?
I don't know. Is it French cricket?
Well, I'm not sure. Anyway. But no, I do like the flavour. There's still some fruitiness to it, but it's quite dry, so there's a very quick end to it. I'm saying that in the sense that it's not your traditional huge flavoured Chardonnay. This is a very light drink. You can drink a lot of it, I think, which is perhaps why he's chosen it for his wedding.
So the first mouthful I had of this, I didn't like it, but that's because I don't like Chardonnay. So I didn't.
Is it
like
growing on you, Doc?
It is growing on me, and that's the point I was going to make. So because it doesn't have those flavours that I really don't like about Chardonnay. I'm not a big fan of the
heavy oak,
the vanilla, the butter flavours that come through an offering in Chardonnay. But this
much lighter,
is a bit lighter, and it's a bit cut through.
As someone else said to me, it's much closer to a Chablis, which we'll be trying a bit later as well.
Now, so here's the question for you though. Would you choose this, or would you choose a red wine?
Well, it's different. I mean, look, in this case, if all that I was offered was white wine, I'd be very happy with this.
That's a very good point. So,
and in exclusivity, I think we can say that this is a great drop. It's value for money as well. It's only a $15 bottle of wine, so it's sort of fair. We've got to be fair to its market, I suppose. It's right there. I think it's eminently drinkable. And it's comparatively quite a nice light wine, and I think it's a goer.
So what would you eat this with? What would you drink this with in terms of food?
Anything up to the rich steaks and the heavy stews.
Oh really?
So yeah, it'd be fish. No, I said anything up to.
Oh, right,
I wouldn't go past that. So I'm talking because this is seafood. I'm talking any Asian food, anything really with heavy spice, but just none of the slow cooked, rich gravied beef bourguignons, steaks or chickens or anything.
So I think this would go really well with with lettuce.
All right. Well, on that note,
it's a bit crispy. I'm serious. I think it would go well with lettuce and maybe some
Caesar salad.
Caesar salad.
Caesar salad. All right.
I think that would go with that.
Yeah, it certainly would. It certainly would.
Look, I think from Chardonnay perspective, it's drinkable, it's doable.
Yep.
It's not the old-fashioned Chardonnay.
And Tom,
so
have no fear. Have no fear. I'm sure your guests will love it.
I'm sure they will.
Here's to Edinburgh.
I hope you have a very good wedding if you watch this. Yeah. And cheers.
Another episode of The Doctor and the Chef. Like and subscribe.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
All right.
You don't mind it?
Don't mind it.
Well, let us know how it goes at the wedding.
Absolutely.
That'd be really, really interesting.
Yeah,